I'm Karen Schaufeld. I live just outside of Leesburg on a farm, and I am president of 100 Women Strong. I think one of the things that we've struggled with for 100 Women Strong, and I know that other nonprofits struggle with this, is the perception that there isn't any poverty in Loudoun County and there isn't any need, and that's absolutely not true. It just looks different in Loudoun County than it might look in other parts of the world or other parts of the country. Generally what I see, and I know that other nonprofits work on this, is hardworking families, people struggling, doing mostly service type jobs in the county, living in an expensive county, and having those families really living close to the edge. Every month is a struggle. And what happens is that those families are not able to give to their children the type of things that we take for granted. So the ability to have what I would consider, we would consider it a sort of a staple of life, you know, the ability to participate in a travel soccer team, the ability to go out to eat once a week, the ability to be exposed to you know, art and music, things that create the ability of a child to learn and grow and explore. And that limits sort of where some of these kids see themselves or where they could go, regardless of the fact that they might have incredible talents. And that is, to me, a poverty. And just to be clear, I mean, there are a lot of service level jobs that are at that pay scale, but you know, even just go a little bit farther up and you have teachers, firefighters, policemen, civil servants, people who are out there doing important jobs in the community, and they're living close to the edge. And they are just as important to the quality of our life in Loudoun County as people who are making a lot of money and it's income families living in a nice area. I think we need to stop equating worth with net worth. A successful outcome of this program of Faces of Loudoun would be that we change the conversation around whether poverty exists in this county, which it does. And the conversation then is, poverty exists in this county, this is what it looks like, and let's talk about ways to alleviate that poverty to make sure that everybody in the county succeeds. Or maybe the conversation is something like, I never thought about what it means to have a whole service industry that supports our life in this county, and I never understood what it would be like to live on, you know, barely above the poverty line, especially in this county. Or, wow, I think it's really important that my kids understand and what it's like to come to this country, work 2 jobs, and sort of appreciate the type of struggles that a family like that would be going through to pursue the American dream. And if we do that, then we benefit as a whole. So to understand the impact of making sure that if we have children who are in a public school system, you want that public school system to really work to support those children. Those children go on to become valuable wage-earning members of society, which then pay into our county and make things better for everybody. I mean, there is a connection. It's, you know, you can't walk by and see somebody, you know, suffering or underachieving and not think that in some way that will affect you in the future.